Alright guys, welcome back to my shed. Just want to show you guys what I've been working on lately. This is my little project. It's a Kawasaki Kx 1990 125. I did start it about a year ago. I bought a bare frame and yeah, it was been painted black, sprayed really black. I had about 3 layers of it, it's really badly done. And I bought the frame for about £60 delivered, something like that, completely stripped, nothing, not even a bolt on it, nothing at all. No subframe, so I've had to try and source a load of bolts, which was the hardest bit. If I knew it was going to be this hard, I probably wouldn't have bothered. But since I've started, I might as well finish. It's a good project to have, something to do when I'm a bit bored or on the weekends or whatever, when I've got some spare time in my hands. But yeah, I thought I'd share it with you guys and so you can see what I'm doing. Spin you around. And there it is. Back a bit. As you can see, just a bare frame. But yeah, I stripped all the paint off it. I somewhat have painted it all black. It was really tough, hard going to get all the nooks and crannies and stuff. I did use paint remover, loads of different stuff. This is about a year ago, bear in mind. There's about 3 tins of this stuff. And with a wire brush and sandpaper and everything. It took about a week, I'd say. Like, that wasn't full on, but there's only so much your hands can take of it. You have to give up and have a break now and again. But yeah, I got it all down to the bare metal, and then realised that there was a patch of rust underneath after I left the guy positive feedback on eBay and stuff. So I was pretty pissed about that, but for some reason I still carried on painting it, not knowing, well, I did know that the patch of rust was there, but get this off. But yeah, I just got a bit pissed off with it, to be honest. So I did paint it. I don't know why at the time. It seems quite a bit stupid now, seeing as it needs welding and stuff. I'll just show you guys the patch of rust. It's not bad, I think I can get it cut out. But at the time I got pissed off with it last year. After I'd sprayed it, got the patch of rust and I thought it was all for nothing, it's going to rust again. So I just put it to one side. But this year I was just seeing it under the bench and just thought, I'll get it out, try and breathe some life back into it. Started, might as well finish. I don't know if you can see that, guys. It's not bad, it's on the supporting bar. So I'm going to try and get someone to cut that out for me. Not too bad. Just specks of rust. That's made its way through. But yeah, I'm going to try and get that cut out by someone. Maybe weld a new pipe in. Don't know what that's inside. Maybe some loose rust, dirt, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try and get someone to sort that for me. Some guy did promise to do it for me for 30 quid, but promises are promises, they'll never get made. So it's who you know. But yeah, I painted it after I found the patch of rust, stupidly, just because I got bored of seeing the way it was, after I red oxided it. But yeah, I'm going to get it welded, get it fixed up, and you can see where I've been storing it. I don't know if you can see there. I'll try and zoom in a bit. I don't know if you can see that, guys, but just where I've been storing it under the workbench, just getting a bit knocked up and the paint starting to come off back to the red oxide primer. Just because it hasn't got any lacquer on it. At the moment it doesn't seem much point lacquering it. I know I painted it and all, but and then just looking on eBay at some subframe bolts, and I came across another complete subframe that I bought, this one, and then realised there's a piece missing off this as well, so I'm pretty pissed off about that. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you can see that. See where the old welds are. It's supposed to be a bar going across with like a little T-piece, so the seat slides in. Stupidly, I didn't know. But yeah, pissed off about that as well. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to use it for now. I don't know if I'll bother lacquering it up just yet. Might just buy a new one, because I think it'll be pretty hard to get this fixed because it's aluminium. To get an alloy welder around here would be trying to find a gold mine. But yeah, unless anyone feels like they want to donate, I would be very, very grateful. Just slot that back in, because I'm not having an easy time with this at all, guys. As I say, the bolts are quite hard to find. They're really impossible. I'm just getting bits as I can. Not being employed at the moment is even harder to try and progress with my project. But I've been picking up bits and bobs where I can. Obviously I can't do nothing now until that gets welded, so I can start putting it all back together. What I've bought anyway. So what I've got so far is the frame, main frame, subframe. That gets welded up. I'm going to respray it where parts are missing. I did run out of green spray when I started to spray it, but I bought a new tin of that. I think that was 17 quid. Not cheap at all. The guy had this made it for me on eBay. Same guy bought the last batch off. So it should be a perfect match. I got some 2K hardener. You have to activate this inside the tin. You press the bottom, take the red button off, press it underneath, shake well 2 minutes, and then you're ready to go. I believe you can only use it for 30 minutes, and then after that it's no good really. But I'm sure I'll use it before then. Get a good few coats of this, and it's meant to be really good stuff. So yeah, it's going to take petrol on it and everything, and it should hold up. The reason why I went for this, 20 quid tin by the way, so yes, £20 for an aerosol, is because the regular lacquer, this cheap ass shit, just chips off instantly. I've done loads of bikes and stuff with it before, push bikes and stuff. First bike I'm building, motorbike by the way. But yeah, other bikes I've sprayed with that just chip off and it looks nasty after a while, and just, it looks really bad. So if I spend a couple of quid on a good aerosol, the good lacquer 2K stuff, then hopefully it should stand up to some stuff and look well done. But yeah, I'll show what else I've got. I'm trying to figure out where all the parts go as well. Like, I know what parts, some parts I need, and I'm trying to figure out where they go and what else bolts I need from them. It's just an absolute nightmare, but it's fun when I've got the bits to put together and stuff. These are the suspension mounts for the top. They go there. Another one there. That, sorry. And the suspension hangs down to the swing bar with a bolt going through to each side. As you can see, these need cleaning up as well. These are aluminium. Really hard to clean these guys. Really hard. I mean, it's not just normal aluminium. Well, it is normal aluminium, but I don't know. It's like embedded, the pitted stuff into them. Dirt, oil. Also, I tried alloy cleaner. I've tried everything. WD-40. What else? Carb cleaner. Nothing. So that's the dirty one. This is the one I've used everything on. Does look slightly better, but there's still pitted and stuff in it, and yeah, still not really great. So if you guys have any tips or anything to get this really gleaming, to get all the pitted stuff out, I don't mind pitting a bit of elbow grease, you know. But the way I'm doing it at the moment is just taking far too long. As you can see, I've had it on the, I've mounted a buffer to the vise. I had that spinning with some T-cuts. It's car scratch remover to start off with. That seems to be doing quite well, but the pitted stuff is not coming out at all. But yeah, that's them two. No bolts, so I've got to source them. Bottom swing arm mounts. I think the bearings need sorting this as well. Yeah, slightly. Might actually tighten it up, I'm not too sure. I haven't really messed with it too much yet because I'm not at that stage. These just need a coat of 2K, a couple of coats maybe. Hopefully I don't forget. Foot pegs. Oh, blast of silver and then rub down. On the order obviously. They look pretty good. I presume they're meant to be silver stock, so yeah, they're in good shape as well. They'll go on quite nicely. Pins, let them soak in some vinegar overnight. Got some new split pins for him. They come out quite nice. I did buy a bunch of bolts off some rip-off guy on eBay. I had a nightmare with him. He listed as Kx 125 1990, listed small parts and bolts. All I've got off him was complete junk. I mean, I've got stuff like this, which are like cut off bolts that someone had used. There's numerous ones of them in there. What else? These subframe bolts, which is the main reason I bought these for. Not really good lighting, guys. Hang on, let me see if I can bring you guys forward. Hold on. Should be better. We're in some light. You can see subframe bolts. He's listed these in good condition, and there's no way I'm getting refunded for these. He's just been an ass about it, and he reckons these are in good condition. I have opened the case on eBay, but I don't think I'm going to get anything back for it, to be honest. But yeah, they're all like that, snapped off or rounded off, and complete junk. Complete junk. I mean, it's probably the odd 10mm or 8mm I can use, but other than that, I forgot his eBay username, or else I'll tell you guys to stay away. Rude, absolute rude guy. But yeah. Hang on, is this it? Perhaps. Okay guys, I'm trying to find this guy's eBay ID. With a name and shame. No, it's not here. No. No, but the guy's a complete ass. Anyway, never buy from him again. If I do find remember his name, I'll put a link in the description below so you know to stay away. But yeah, complete junk bolts. So if anyone feels the need for any bolts, stay away. But if anyone has any bolts or subframe or anything they'd want to donate to me, I'd be very grateful, guys. Help a fellow YouTuber out. I do live in the UK, so if anyone's want to ship anything over from the US, it might be a bit expensive. I wouldn't expect anyone to dip into their own pocket like. Swing arm, I think this is about it now, it's the last of the pieces I've got. Swing arm. Flip this around. There we go. main runner, that's going to need replacing. I know they're bloody expensive as well. Let's see if you can find one. As you can see, it's worn into the, just like biting into the metal there. I haven't quite touched it yet, so I need to get that replaced. Need the bloody bearings as well. Didn't realise that when I bought it. Although I need resorting. Well, thankfully the bearings are in that part. They seem to be fine. But yeah, when people sell this kind of stuff on eBay, they do strip every single bit out of it. When I thought it'd be a good idea to buy last year, I didn't check for any bolts and these stupidly. And someone had painted this as well, as you can see, just blasted it with silver, I think, a bit. So I'm going to get a little D8 air sander for my mini compressor and work my way down from a rough grit to fine, all over, take all this crap off, and then polish it back up. Hopefully that'll do the trick. If anyone has any other suggestions, just leave a comment below. I'll be glad for some knowledge, as I am building one for the first time. But yeah, need to get this welding sorted ASAP, and I'll keep you guys updated obviously as it progresses. I probably won't show as I'm doing it, but as it gets a bit more, then obviously I'll make a video and keep you guys up to date. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.